Finished chapter 12 of the Lords of Easy Money, and wow, chapter 12 was super in-depth. It gives a brief overview anywhere from 2014 to about 2018 and gives a lot of context there with a lot of statistics. The main overview of what happened here is that it talks a lot about Jay Powell and kind of how he got into the position, about Jane Yellen, who was the previous Fed chair before Powell ended up getting in, who is our current Fed chair. Powell got in basically through Trump. Trump nominated him to become that position. Yellen was a front runner. Most people expected her to win, but basically Trump was recommended to promote Powell because of someone else's recommendation who was, I guess, on his cabinet or someone that he, I guess, trusted. This is pretty important because Yellen and Powell basically had similar ideas here, where they wanted to make sure in 2018, when he kind of got into that position and Yellen was trying to do before, was actually move the Fed towards normalization. We were at such low interest rates and doing so much quantitative easing, buying all these treasury bonds and helping prop up the American government, helping the economic system and unemployment get lower and lower and lower, that now going back to normal would cause problems, and they knew it. So they needed to try to normalize what was happening with what the Fed and how much the Fed had impact. The issue is that once Powell got in and started doing what he thought was doing the normalization that they spoke about, Trump ended up starting to get mad, and there was a bunch of Twitter rants about it and different things about it in the past, where basically Trump was criticizing Powell on the simple fact that he doesn't like his current monetary policy. He wanted Powell to cut rates once he got into office, when previously he talked a lot about knowing that rates needed to come up and things needed to normalize. Currently, Powell is still the Fed chair, and that's simply because Biden extended his administration, extended his seat, Powell's seat, allowing him to stay in the position he was in, and now Trump is coming into office, and he absolutely hates Powell at this point. So we'll see what's going to happen in our current times, but that's about a wrap up of what happened in chapter 12, and I'll keep you guys updated once I finish 13.